Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you all some of my favorite current beauty products that I am loving right now that I think are worth every single penny that you should definitely spend your money on. A couple are products that I mentioned before, others are not. But first things first, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also make sure to follow me on both my personal Instagram and my cosmetic line Instagram, Patricia Cosmetics. I'll link everything down below in the description box. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so one of the first products I want to talk about is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder Foundation. This is something that I'm probably never going to stop buying. I think I'm going to add every single one of these shades, not every single one, but like a lot of these shades into my makeup kit because I think that for bridal makeup, it's just going to amplify my clients. And I just think for anyone that has normal to dry skin, even if you have combination skin, you're really going to like this. I wear this all the time. I've already gone through 2 of them and I'm ready to get my 3rd one because of the color changes. But I love the color variety that Fenty has in general, but the powder foundation is just so good. It's not cakey. It looks like skin, but like better. It's such a pretty powder. I truly love this as a finishing powder to go all over your face after you've already put your foundation on, your liquid foundation, or even just by itself. It doesn't have any flashback. It's just such an amazing product. This is probably my favorite Fenty purchase that I've made, and it's a staple in my makeup routine now. Like, I cannot live without this powder. The next product that I want to mention to you all is this Moroccan oil mask. This is a color depositing mask that I actually just got last night. So the reason that I got this is because my hairstylist recommended it to me because I just recently went dark, as you guys know if you've been following me for a while, and from blonde. So the blonde is still kind of trying to seep through after I've washed my hair like 3 or 4 times after dyeing it. The blonde is trying to come back in and I want no parts of it. The blonde is literally acting like a toxic ex that's trying to come back into my life as I finally moved on. So I was like, no. So my hairstylist recommended this. So basically it's a hair mask that you put in your hair for 5 to 7 minutes. You make sure that your hair is already clean and towel dried, and then you apply this with some gloves because if not it can stain. So it's basically like a temporary dye. You apply it all over your head and you leave it in for 5 to 7 minutes, and then you just wash it out, and it's done an amazing job. I love the color that it gave me. It's just like when I first came out of the salon, it didn't feel like my hair didn't feel dry afterwards either. I feel like it's so shiny today and I love it. So I'm gonna keep on using this whenever the toxic blonde keeps trying to come back because I want no parts of the blonde anymore. So in addition to that, I also picked up this Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthening and Restore Shampoo from Ulta. And this has shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. And I used this last night and oh my gosh, it smelled so good. I hadn't washed my hair in about 5 days and I had a lot of buildup from oils that I like to just like deep condition and put in my hair throughout the week. And it actually did a really good job at cleansing my hair. Some shampoos that don't have sulfates and parabens, I feel like it's like, they kind of don't get the job done. They don't give what it's supposed to give. But this one actually did a really good job at taking out all the oils. My hair didn't feel gunky after, and I only washed my hair once, but I made sure to like really lather up the shampoo before applying it to my hair. And the smell, like it just smells so yummy. I love the smell. It smells so freaking good. And it was relatively inexpensive. I think I spent like $11 or $12 on it. Definitely gonna get it again. I loved it. I don't know if that's also attributing to the shine in my hair today, but I really did like it. I also got a conditioner. The conditioner I didn't love, also from Shea Moisture. I felt like it wasn't really giving me any conditioning. I don't know, but I had to apply a ton for my hair to feel like smooth after. So I don't know if it's me or the conditioner, I don't know, but I'll keep using it and see how I feel. Maybe in next month's current beauty favorites I'll include it, but it wasn't gonna be in this month's, so. So in addition to that, I also wanted to talk about this new contour kit that I've been using from the Beauty Plug, which is absolutely amazing. This is what it looks like. I've been using it on all my clients and also on myself. If you're someone like me who gets a little pasty in the winter and then likes to be tan, and like, you know, my skin color kind of fluctuates like my weight does. So this is actually perfect for me because when I'm paler, I'm using this shade or this shade, and then when I'm a bit darker and tan, I'll use this bottom one right here. The blush shades are absolutely beautiful. The highlight is actually really pretty too. This is my current favorite blush shade right now. If you're familiar with MAC Cosmetics Peaches, it's very similar to that shade. It's just so beautiful. I have it on right now. It's it looks very, very pigmented right here, but it's not this bright and pink and crazy when you put it on. It's just such a pretty color. And this, it's a matte as well. And this one has a little bit of shimmer, and it's also really, really nice. When I use this on clients, I like to use it on my a little bit more mature clients because they like to have a little bit more of a blush with shimmer, and they love it. It's just such a pretty shade, and this is actually very, very good on multiple different skin tones. Like, you know, you don't have to just look like me to wear this. You can be a little bit more fair or even a little darker skin, and it's just beautiful. It's very affordable, and it's Latina owned. It's Hispanic Heritage Month, so don't forget to support any Latina small owned businesses. So definitely check this out. I will again have everything linked down below in the description box so you can take a look for yourself. And since we're on the topic of Latina owned small businesses, I wouldn't be able to do a video like this without doing a little bit of self-promotion. We also got to mention my Patricia Cosmetics products. Right now I am wearing Crystalline Skin Glow. So this is the product. And let me show you guys a little swatch if you have not purchased it already from me. How pretty is that? And that's just from one little swatch. And if you're not familiar with my best-selling skin glow, which is Albiana, which is like a true golden. So this is more like a champagne, and this is like a true golden. Those are my current favorites. My all-time favorite though is the Crystalline Skin Glow. I just can never get enough of that. I think even with the tan, it's such a beautiful shade. And we also have some really, really amazing lip glosses that are not sticky and that are ultra creamy and luscious. Right now I am wearing Mars lip gloss. This is honestly like, I'm almost done. I need to like replenish my stock, my personal stock. It has on it right now. And I'm wearing it with Opal lip liner. Those are some of my current personal favorites. So don't forget to support Latina owned small businesses like mine. And I also have a discount code for y'all. If you like to purchase anything from my brand, you can use code YT20 for 20% off your entire order. So since we're on the topic of lips, I also wanted to go over this amazing lip product that I've recently gotten. This is the Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid and Peptide Lip Booster with squalane. Yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. And this is great for all skin types. Basically, this is said to hydrate your lips and visibly smooth fine lines. A lot of people in the reviews on Paula's Choice were saying that this is basically like a treatment. So I was on their PR, so they sent me this for free, but I honestly love it. I was not required to post about this. They just sent it to me for free because I'm an avid lover of Paula's Choice products. So when they sent me the PR for it, I was surprised. I was like, whoa, me? And I had completely forgotten that I was on their PR. So it says that it's supposed to attract and expand moisture, visibly improve lip volume. The peptides enhance firmness and visibly reduce lines, and the squalane prevents moisture loss and restores a smooth, supple feel. And it also has SPF 30, which is great for, you know, when you're out in the sun. I like to put this on as soon as I wake up. I also put it on before I'm doing my makeup, especially like if you're a makeup artist and you have clients. This will be great because sometimes, you know, their clients' lips can be like a little dry before you apply lip products. This is a good kind of like primer before you apply any lip products on clients. And then I also love to apply this before bed. So this honestly feels so nice on the lips. It's not super heavy. It's not super watery either. It's a little indescribable. I've never really tried a product like this before. I think that's why I like it so much and I'm so drawn to it. Like the texture is just so nice. And it's very, very hydrating. It wears off after, but obviously if you drink or you eat something, but it makes the lips really feel amazing. So I love this stuff. I'm more than likely going to be purchasing it with my own money after I'm done with this one. And I'm also going to be adding one to my makeup kit because this stuff is really, really good. So definitely recommend this Paula's Choice Lip Boost. Next up is a couple of products that I have been absolutely loving from Charlotte Tilbury. So the first is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say all the time. I use shade number 1 and I use it underneath my eyes for a little bit of a brightening effect. So this powder is absolutely amazing. I do not have to touch up my under eyes with this powder. It mattifies and sets my under eyes without leaving them dry, which is what I love because it's so hard to find a good setting powder that isn't going to leave your under eyes dry and flaky, you know what I mean, and like a little patchy. This stuff is just so good. I'm actually going to apply a little more right now just so you guys can see how good it is. I'm going to apply it with a brush. I like applying with a sponge also, but I don't have a sponge on me right now. but it's just so nice, and it's like not super pigmented and white, so even though it looks very white right here, it's not gonna look like that when you put it on, which is great. I think that if you're a bride and you want like a powder to touch up with throughout the night and your makeup artist isn't giving you one, this is a great powder to have with you, because it's so nice. Like, it's going to literally like mattify anything. It's just such a nice touching up powder, setting powder, finishing powder, whatever you want to call it. It's a great powder. I love this, and it's worth, like, everyone kept saying like that this was the best powder ever and raving about it, and I was like, I don't know, but I believe it now. Like, Charlotte Tilbury has amazing products. So I also want to mention the contour wand that they have. This wand, at first I didn't love it because I put it on and I kind of let it sit in my skin, and then I blended it out, and it just kind of stayed there and didn't blend very well, so I wasn't a fan of it. But I tried it again and I blended it immediately after, and then I fell in love with it. Like, I love this stuff. This little contour wand is amazing. Granted, you could probably find like a drugstore concealer that's probably the same shade that could probably do the same thing as this, yes. But I don't know, something about this, it just stands out to me. I love the shade. I have the shade medium dark, and I apply it underneath my foundation. I do underpainting, and I really, really like it. Once you blend it immediately, it just it's like the prettiest finish. You don't even need to set it with powder if you don't want to. It's just very, very nice, and I really like this. Next up, we're gonna talk about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. So this is something that I love because I normally never use eye primers. Normally I only use concealer on the eyelids, and I got hip to this and I was like, let's just try it out, and love it. I mean, it's amazing. It does not crease your eyes at all, like at all. And it's white when you apply it, so basically you can just add any vibrant eyeshadow and it just looks so good. Like, it's just such a nice primer. I can apply a shadow to it directly, and the shadows, like, it blends very nicely and smooth and evenly. Sometimes when you use eyeshadow primers, you have to set it with the powder first and then apply eyeshadow just so everything is nice and smooth. But with this one, it like dries immediately, but it doesn't leave your eyelid dry. It just dries enough to where you can directly apply your eyeshadow without having to add any setting powders, if that makes any sense. So I really, really do like this. I think that it's an amazing eye primer. So if you're just a makeup enthusiast, if you're someone with very oily eyelids, or if you're a makeup artist, definitely think that this is something that you should add to your collection. And then the next and final product that I wanted to mention to you all are the Sugar Bear Hair Vitamins. So I'm on day 3 of taking these, so I can't say yet if they've really changed my life or not. However, I have some people who are very close to me that have been using this and have said nothing but great things about it. I honestly feel like my hair is extra shiny and healthy looking today, but it could also be, you know, the fact that I put this mask on last night. So I personally can't say, but I will say that these taste amazing. I'm a huge gummies lover. Anything gummy, you give it to me, I'll take it. Except for edible, I'm not into that stuff. But these taste so good. But I'm excited to see my progress in a month, and I'll definitely keep track. I actually just trimmed my hair yesterday, so I'll let you know if my hair has grown a lot within this next month or two. I have the 60-day supply, and this is no, it's 60 gummies, but you eat 2 a day, so it's 30-day supply, and it was about $30 from Ulta. So I'm definitely gonna keep you guys updated with this. Again, I've heard amazing things. I thought it was all a gimmick. I thought just because Kylie Jenner would post about it that it was probably like not that great. It was, you know, she was probably just getting paid to promote it, but I've heard that it works wonders. So I'm gonna keep taking them and let you guys know what I think about them. So yeah. And last but not least, I want to mention 2 more things that I have been loving also. First is my Velcro rollers from LUXY Hair. So I've done a video dedicated to how I add volume in my hair when I do my hair. This is one of them. Basically, I just will it's so easy. You just basically leave your hair like that in the roller, and then it adds volume. These are just so nice because you need to clip them. They really do add a ton of volume, and they're just so easy to use. I personally love these. I think that they've definitely amped up my volume. I haven't used them today, but usually every time that I want something with a lot of body, I'll use my Velcro rollers. But today I was in a rush, didn't have time, so I just quickly wanded my hair, and I wanded my hair with my LUXY Hair wand. This wand is a game changer as well. I actually just mentioned how much I love this wand in my Get Ready With Me that I posted right before this video that I used to do my hair today, because if you have a very long hair or if you have hair extensions, this wand is great because, for example, I'm wearing hair extensions right now. These are 22 inches. So I can just keep on curling and I don't run out of room. I know that you guys can agree with me with some other like regular drugstore wands, you run out of room, and you have to like redo that same section of hair 2 times because your hair is too long for the wand. With this, it's extra long, so you don't have to like redo it. It's very, very convenient. And then also I want to mention my hair extensions from LUXY Hair. These are the chocolate brown extensions. I've tried so many extensions. I've tried almost every brand that you can think of that's like popular and mainstream. I'm not going to mention their names just because I think that that's like not very appropriate. But some of the most popular brands have been the worst for me in terms of quality of the hair. And I will honestly say that LUXY Hair is the best brand that I've worked with when it comes to the quality of hair because they don't tangle. Some of these brands that charge way more than LUXY Hair or that are just like way more popular have very, very matted extensions. The quality just is not good. This is my like 4th set of LUXY Hair extensions. I've been using this since like 2018 and I love LUXY Hair. Like, it's not just because I work with them, but it's honestly because their hair quality is amazing. And their hair blends so nicely, like with their different shades and their colors, like they blend so nicely. So I have the chocolate brown. I used to wear the blonde, but because my hair is obviously darker now, I don't need them anymore, but I just love it. And I also have a discount code for y'all if y'all are ever interested in purchasing a pair of LUXYs and want to save some money. So yeah. That is basically it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my current beauty favorites. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.